Hi everyone, my name's Raina, I'm FUBU lead.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is Brandon Cole. I'm a photographer at the agency.
My name is Bryce. I'm the creative manager here at the agency.
Hello, I'm Michelle. I'm a graphic designer here at the agency.
And so today we're doing FUBU Eats here with Operation FUBU for AAPI month, and we're trying a bunch of Asian food from Asian-owned businesses in Gainesville. First up, we're gonna be trying char siu from Sweet Buns here in Gainesville, and we're gonna talk about how food plays an important role in our family and culture. All right.
Hell yeah.
Boom, there we go.
It's just a nice way to kind of connect the family. Like for us, dinner is always together. Like it's never like dinner on your own. Like it's that one part of the day where the whole family, no matter what the schedule is, sits down and does something together. So I think food's pretty vital.
Yeah, for me, like food is love and like respect. It's like if your grandma gives you more food and you're full, you eat it no matter what.
The number one meal I always took to school was rice, spam, and eggs with soy sauce. That is an iconic meal across any type of Asian culture. It's so easy to make and it's so good. So that's something I brought.
Honestly, I had a lot of Americanized lunches, mostly because my mom was a little bit more cognizant of what they were giving me to take to lunch, just because they were a little scared that I would be bullied. I just learned this later on in life when I realized that like the things we ate at home were really different than the things I ended up bringing to school.
So normally I really like this fish dish. It's just steamed fish, like a whole steamed fish, and then they put hot oil over it, over like scallions and like ginger and stuff, so it like cooks the scallions. The scallions are my favorite part. And I also really like Chinese water spinach.
So my family's from Singapore, so one of the signature dishes from there is chicken rice. And so whenever my grandma makes it, it's like we're back in Singapore again. I don't even know how to describe it.
It's good.
Chicken rice is good. It's so good. So I am half white, so I do have that like kind of dichotomy between not really feeling fully Asian and not feeling fully white. And then on top of that, I'm queer, so I feel like a lot of my background is just me trying to figure out where I fit into this world. My mom did immigrate here, so there's kind of that, you're very close to your family. Like your family is everything, especially when they came here, like not knowing anybody else. Just making sure that we're maintaining the closeness to all of our cousins and whatnot always is super important.
I feel like as a child I was like really insecure of like being Asian, I guess, because I feel like I did get made fun of. So like coming to college was like a nice
Change.
Yes, a nice change.
A good change of pace.
Yeah, because I feel like I got to like meet people who were like more similar to me. But I think overall, like my experience like growing up there, like working at the restaurant, I feel like I got more like firsthand experience of like the real world, I guess. It made me appreciate like the hard work that my parents put in.
I used to speak it fluently as a child, but then I kind of lost touch with it. I still know enough to get around. Like if I got dropped into Cambodia, I could like survive for a couple of days. But I don't speak it fluently. So like I know like 3 phrases off the top of my head. Susere, that means hello. And then I'll say, Nyombai, have you ate? Or do you want to eat? And I'll say, Akun, that means thank you. So those are just some words.
Asian stereotypes are very real, especially when you don't have a lot of Asian people.
Oh my God. Yo, growing up, everyone always thought I was supposed to be like the good guy in math and stuff like that, and they thought I knew karate. Bro, I could fight, but like I can't do math to save my life. I didn't pass Calc 1, so sorry. When I came to college, like I'm the first person to go to college in my family, but like I had thought I had to be a STEM major because it's like, okay, I think like subconsciously that like stereotype was still with me.
Those expectations placed on you at such a young age have a big impact because you're like, you don't want to disappoint your family.
Oh yeah.
But then also you're like, I don't love doing calc. Like
Anything that I did, it was like, oh, it's not because Bryce tries hard, it's because he's Chinese, which, you know, really doesn't have a huge correlation. Maybe I should have failed, stuck it to the man, but yeah.
In high school, when like senior year, like they do superlatives, the people who won the most academic was just me and this other Asian dude. And I was like, this is so wrong. Because I knew I was not the most academic, but like, I know they chose me because I'm just Asian. Yeah.
Honestly, it's like a 50-50 thing for me. When I'm at home and going to the Wat or the temple, I feel fully connected because I'm a Buddhist and my family is Buddhist, and like I just feel really connected with my culture when I go back home. But like here, it's kind of like I don't really feel connected because like I feel like I'm just like really immersed in, I guess, the American lifestyle, Western lifestyle, just, you know, schoolwork, just hanging out with friends, being in that culture. So I feel like it really comes out when I go back home.
I agree with that. Definitely, I feel the most connected to my culture when I'm with my grandmother. Like I had said earlier, food is love. So whenever I'm just at her place eating, that's when I feel the most connected to my culture. Because I don't feel like going to restaurants ever lives up to your mom just cooking you food.
I feel somewhat connected. I feel like I'm very interested in Chinese culture, so I'll actively like go out and like pursue it. Like for example, I sew in my free time. I've been making like a hanfu, and then I also have been involved, I guess, like looking into like Chinese culture as well. Like I try to stay connected by like the things, my hobbies, and like the things that I watch and the things that I am interested in.
Nah, I haven't been able to experience it. There's not a lot of Cambodian restaurants, and like the things that like I really like to eat are very specific. Like you have to make it on your own. Like you have to go to the Asian store and pick up the ingredients and like let that thing cook. So no, I haven't.
My mom sent me to college with like a few items that I could try to cook, but like it will never taste as good as hers.
A lot of culture dishes that like a lot of Chinese people make are pretty universal sometimes. Of course it's by region, but I feel like things like dumplings and things like niangao or like other dishes, a lot of it is shared. What we do normally for like holidays, especially when people can't go home to their families, which is like when you spend a lot of familial time, especially with eating, is a lot of me and my friends before COVID would get together and like have like dinner parties where everyone like brings like salt and pepper pork or like, you know, braised pork or a lot of pork. Like egg tarts, buns, like just things, you know, you either buy or like find around Gainesville or make. And it's really nice because even though it's not like your, you know, actual family, it's like your family here, you know, your community. So I would say that even though I don't think I had super much, like a ton of access to it, like making it, we make do, and it's really nice just to, you know, be with your community and be with the people you love. And yeah, eat good food, like always.